Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches. Today we're going to be watching some more Uncle from Another World. This is going to be episode 6. So just for the people who watch Uncle from Another World, my reactions to this show, I know they're already like behind the Japanese schedule because I'm watching it on Netflix. I believe next week's Uncle from Another World will either be, like, I think there's at least one more episode out so far. I think next week's episode is either going to be early or late, or maybe it'll be the same at the same time, but I'll record it super early. I'm not sure. But regardless, if the next week's video is late, it will probably be because next weekend I will be in Melbourne at the time at the Crunchyroll Anime Expo. So, yeah, so I may not have time to do it, but I probably will. Let's see, let's find out. Anyway, today we're doing episode 6 of Uncle from Another World. Last time we had, oh, that's right, I remember now. It's the Mabel stuff, right? So Mabel was going to, like, assassinate him, and then he inspired her, and then I found out that Mabel was Aoi Yuki, that's who the voice actor is. And then they had that weird scene where it was super sexual and strange and stuff. So yeah, let's just go into episode 6. And I don't really have much else to say other than if you're not a patron, you can go to my Patreon account and get full-length, early access, exclusive videos. I'm doing JoJo reactions on there right now. I'm doing a lot of other extra stuff, so please make sure to go check that out. Anyway, let's do Uncle from Another World, episode 6. Here we go. Oh, so we're still sort of in the uncle's past. Like, I mean, when he first came. Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, so it's not like your brain will try to get around to that memory. Oh, okay. Just put it into a place with scary animals. Those bunnies reminded me of the ReZero bunnies, which makes me uncomfortable. If you've seen ReZero. Oh, that's what the intro bit is, with him sitting in the dungeon. Hey, if this is how he copes. I don't think he has really lost it, because that's just kind of how he is. Man, they're just sitting there watching this really sad moment of this guy's life. Huh? Kilai? Whoa! Whoa! He's got a lightsaber. That's pretty cool. The translation? Yeah. In a way, it was a good wish. Or a good power. Ah! Okay, he did have a pretty cool power. I love the Sega! The classic, like, opening. I wouldn't trust them. I've seen ReZero. This is scaring me. Ah! It is like ReZero! Ah! I mean, it's a little less scary than ReZero, but still pretty terrifying. Still pretty terrifying! Oh my god. Horrific. Whoa. Oh! Oh, that's pretty sick. Whoa! Hey, that's pretty sick. I love it. Well, it was a cool start. Like, for him, he wants a cool origin story, I think. Like a game character would have. They're so curious. He just calls her elf. Wow. Really? She's that invested. Whoa! Oh. Tsundere-san. Oh my god. Oh, that's sweet. No wonder she's in love with him. Oh my god, his face. I like how she's calling her Tsundere-san as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much skin. He's gonna do it again. Yep. She was Tsundere from then on. What? He just has two cute girls sleeping on his body? Hey, you have consent. Mabel! You don't have consent. Aww. Okay, it wasn't that simple. I mean, it wasn't that tragic. It was very simple. Oh my god. You could, but you like it. She's trying to find excuses to not give it away. He keeps calling her elf. Why doesn't she say her name? What the heck is going on? Oh, she just imagined when she was about to be sold off as a pet. Oh no, she's fine with elf. I wonder if there's a reason they're hiding her name, or if it's just we don't need to. I like when you get drawn into the isekai world and then it pulls you out of it. Strangers? Yeah. And you just slept with them. But you just woke up. Oh, that's sweet. Is it Kenny? Can he cover a tab? Aw, I'm glad. Oh no! I thought maybe that would happen. I really didn't want it to. The Office? That was a solid little episode. I wonder, because, okay, so I know it's weird it took me 6 episodes to properly like pick up on the format of the show, but it is an isekai show, essentially, with commentary from non-isekai people. That's the entire point of the show, I've realized now. It's like, we're basically watching this isekai show of the uncle in this isekai world, but we have the humor comes from the fact that we're looking at it through a regular world lens by Fujimiya and Takafumi, watching the memories, and so yeah, like I think that's a pretty cool idea. I actually, though, with that being said, I like the non-isekai characters so much. Like, I like Takafumi and Fujimiya so much that I honestly wish they had more of a role in the show. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Tsundere Elf and Mabel, but I want Tsundere Elf and Mabel to be able to interact with our main cast. And I mean, maybe that would happen at some point in the series somehow, because especially since last time they were mentioning Japan in this isekai world, so it's like they knew what Japan was somehow. So there might be some sort of way for them to go to the real world at some point, or I mean, I guess even for the main cast to get isekai'd, but I think maybe that would be less interesting. But yeah, it's solid, and I think within the next few episodes, we're gonna be introduced to like that priest girl in the intro, the one who's wearing all white and stuff. And so I'm curious to see what she's like, because so far, Mabel and Tsundere Elf have been great. I really like them. Was there something I wanted to say? The translation magic thing is very interesting, because Uncle, basically, he got to choose a power. Like, he did his like wish essentially at the start, didn't realize he was making a wish, but he wished to be able to communicate, and so he got this power of translation, and that's why he was able to pick up magic so fast. That's why he can speak all the languages. That's why he's able to communicate with the spirits he's been coming across. So it's actually a pretty interesting power, and an interesting take on this sort of like isekai power, where it's like he can be super overpowered, but really all he's doing is being able to translate things easily. Like, that's it. He just understands all these different languages, but because he understands them properly, and because of his like video game knowledge, he's able to like figure out the magic system in this world and become like actually powerful as well. So I think that's a really interesting take on the genre, and I think it's, you know, like, they were sort of making fun of it like a little minor bit last episode, how it's like that's what he used his wish on, just to be able to translate, but it turns out that's a great wish to wish for, you know? If you ask for a really strong sword, then it's like, yeah, you've got a strong sword, but you don't have a lot of other stuff, and you can only solve things with fighting and all that sort of stuff. But in this case, he asked for something that made him powerful strength-wise and intellectually. The only problem is he looks ugly. That's really his only issue, is that he looks horrifying. But I think he probably could use magic to fix that. He just doesn't care enough about that to do anything about it. Because we know he can transform. He transformed into Tsundere Elf, and she's gorgeous. So like we know that he can make himself look good if he wanted to. But yeah, anyway, that's it for Uncle from Another World. I mean, there's not much really to talk about in these episodes, is there? It's just a fun comedy show. There wasn't that much lore dropping or anything in this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to go to my Patreon account to get full length and early access and exclusive videos. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, please. It'll really help me out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.